Hello students, I hope you have practiced the types of adjective. Today we will start our new adjective types, that is interrogative adjective. Interrogative means you are interrogating something or asking question to somebody. So adjectives that are used with noun to ask a question are interrogative adjective. Like, what question did the teacher ask? Here, what is an interrogative adjective? You can see that we have used the interrogative question with a noun. What question? After that, we have used the helping verb. If I will say what did the teacher say, that what is not an interrogative adjective. After the word we have to use a noun. So which question did the teacher ask? That is interrogative adjective. Whose bag is that? Again we have used the word noun bag with the word whose. So whose is a interrogative adjective. Which book is yours? Again we are describing the book with the word which, so which is an interrogative adjective. Which city you visited last year? So we are describing the noun city with the word which. So again we are asking something, so which is an interrogative adjective. Next is possessive adjective. This is our last adjective. As the name suggests, we have also done possession case also, but there we have used apostrophe s to show possession, because there we have used there we have to use with a noun. Here we are using to describe a noun, not for a noun. Here we are using the word to describe a noun, that's why it is adjective. So for possession adjective, it shows a possession or belongingness of something. Like her pen is on the table. Whose pen is on the table? Her pen is on the table. So her is possessive adjective. Your bike is new. Again, whose bike is new? Your bike. So it is describing the noun bike with the word your. So your is here possessive adjective. Its tail is big. So its is a possessive adjective. Your bags are in the locker. Again it is describing the bags. So your here is used as possessive adjective. I hope you have understand all types of adjective. Now we will do some uses of much and many, where we have to use much. Much is used to indicate quantity. So it is a type of adjective of quantity. It's a word that describes the quantity. We use much with uncountable noun. As you know that quantity means used for uncountable nouns. There is much work. Can we count work? No, we have to describing with the quantity. So it much is to describing or indicate a quantity. So much is used there only. There is much water in the jug. Clear? Many is used to indicate number. This is the difference between much and many. Much is used with quantity and many is used with number. We use many with countable nouns. This is the difference again. Much is used with uncountable noun and many is used with countable noun. Like there are many ladies in the room. We can count the ladies now. That's why we, in place of much, we have to use many ladies in the book. We can't use much ladies because much is used to indicate quantity. He attended many functions yesterday. So functions also we can count. So many here we have used for number. So many is used for a number. Now we will see the difference between few and a few. Few is used to indicate almost none in number. Whenever we are showing almost none in number only, remember this thing. Few and a few is used for number, not quantity. Okay, like there were few students in the class, almost none student in the class, we can say that. So few means almost none student. I have few books in my rack, like almost none books. A few is used to indicate some number. Clear? Few means almost none, but a few means at least some number. A few guests arrived at his birthday party. Like some guests arrived, okay? I have a few friends living in Delhi. This is the difference between few and a few. But both words we are using with the number. Same we have little and a little. But few and a few we have used with number, and little and a little we have to use with quantity. Little is used to indicate almost none in quantity. He got little help when he was in trouble. It means almost none help. Little progress was found in the work when he returned. A little is used to indicate some quantity, like in the previous case. Few and a few, same is the case with little and little. Only difference is that few and few we have to use with number, a little and a little we have to use with quantity. Few and little means almost none. A few and a little means at least some. A little water is there in the pond. I will have a little sugar in the tea. Clear? This is the difference between little and a little. This is our last topic, that is degree of comparison. Adjectives changes in form when they show comparison. There are 3 degrees of comparison. As the name states, whenever we are comparing noun or pronoun, there we have to use adjective of comparison. Positive degrees, when we are not comparing anybody, there we have to use positive degree. An adjective is said to be in positive when there is no comparison. Like Ram is a good boy. She is a good teacher. She is beautiful. There we have used positive degree. We are not comparing with anybody. That is positive degree. Comparative degree means whenever we are comparing with between two persons, there we have to use comparative degree. An adjective is said to be in comparative degree when it is used to compare two nouns or pronouns. Like he is taller than his brother, that is showing comparative degree with the word THAN. 2 things are there. We are comparing two noun or pronoun, and we are comparing two noun or pronoun with the word THAN. Superlative degree. An adjective is said to be in superlative degree when it is used to compare more than 2 nouns or pronouns. Whenever we are comparing more than 2 nouns or pronouns, there we are using superlative degree. Ram was the eldest son of Dashrath. Ram was the eldest son of Dashrath. Here we have used superlative degree, and to denote a superlative degree we have to use word the also. And whenever we are comparing more than 2 noun or pronoun, there we have to use superlative degree. I hope you understand the chapter adjective. Now in the next task, I will give you formation of degree of comparison. That also you have to write down in your notebook. Till now from the video you have to write down the types of adjective with one example, then uses of few and a few, uses of little, a little with one example, then degree of comparison definitions with one example. Thank you.